Moses joined me on the desk. Now, before we get to sports, I'd like to point out how nice and festive his tie is. I think they call it the Fair Isle look or something like that, but it's very nice.
All I know is I look good, so that's
yeah, there you go. All right, which is perfect fitting that he's wearing a Christmas-inspired tie because last night at the Civic Center, or yesterday rather, the Bobcats were there for their Christmas skate, and I had the chance to check it out, and it's so much fun. So much fun.
Dozens of kids had a chance to skate with the team, but here's the thing, Nerman. I don't know who's more excited, the kids, you, or the players.
Decked out in their jerseys and Santa Claus hats, the Lloydminster Bobcats were looking to spend a couple of hours skating with their smallest of fans. The family affair brought in dozens of kids and parents who are happy to get on the ice with their own future hockey stars.
She keeps telling me she wants to be a hockey player, so I told her she has to learn to skate first, so we're getting her on skates.
When the kids weren't skating with the players or the team mascot, they were able to visit with Santa Claus and earn themselves a nice little treat. First time the Bobcats have done a Christmas skate like this, and head coach Gary Van Haraway says he's happy with the outcome.
We thought it would just be a great opportunity. We bounced it off the kids, and they thought they'd love to jump in and do it. And yeah, it's turned out tremendous. This is what this season's all about right now.
We had a Bobcat skate, but it was after a loss, which, you know, isn't always the best. So this is kind of on free terms. Everyone's happy. It's Christmas, and we're dancing, we're listening to music.
As for these kids, they're happy to get on the ice and meet their favorite players.
Mine is number 5, Austin. Number 5, Austin. Number 5, Austin.
Austin? Why is Austin your guys' all three of you guys' favorites? Why is that?
I don't know. Because he's good. Because he's good.
Just to go skating, because I'm not in hockey, so I just want to go whenever I can.
And who knows, these young kids may grow up to sport the orange and black one day.
Nolan's going to be a future Bobcat, aren't you?
Yeah.
You going to play for the Bobcats?
Yeah.
As for the players, well, they had this message for their fans.
Let's go out of sight. Happy Christmas to all and to all of you.
Naramanisa, Newcap Sports.
I don't know if it was the singing or what the boys were doing, but that might need some work. Stuff on the ice, not bad. As for those boys getting ready to get home for the holidays, a couple of them will make treks to the United States. That includes forward Patrick Geary.
I haven't seen him for a while. I haven't seen my mom since that parent weekend, which was all the way back, who knows when, but and then I saw my dad about a month ago.
While the native of Libertyville, Illinois is happy to be playing hockey in Canada, it's always nice to be going back to the place you grew up.
It's going to be just even better to just get back home for a little bit and just take a break from everything. But yeah, it'll be a special time. See all my friends from school. They'll all be back from college, so that'll be nice.
The rookie has 8 goals and 7 assists and 15 points, 34 games. Not too shabby. While it's always nice to be away for a bit, he said he's still thinking about his second family in Lloyd.
I think I will miss the boys. It'll be a long week, but a short week too. But look forward to getting back at it.
Meanwhile, during the Bobcats Christmas skate, a couple of the players decided to skip the jerseys and rock the festive sweaters. Nolan Yaremchuk was sporting the sweater from his father's closet collection.
This is a beautiful sweater. She commented on it earlier that it wasn't very nice, but it's my dad's, and you know I love it, and I'm representing it. I'm going to be wearing it probably the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of December at home.
So who had the ugliest sweater?
Well, no, for sure I have the best sweater, but I'd have to go with my brother Austin. My mom brought 2 sweaters for us to wear. I fortunately got this one. He got the one that we wore when we were about probably 6 or 7 years old, so it's a little bit tight on him. Oh, a little bit tight on him, and he's got some lights on. It's a bit of a turtleneck, and it's a pretty rough sweater he's wearing. So.
Your brother Nolan gets points for the lights. I'll give him that. All right, that's your first look at sports. Gerard is up next with weather. As you saw earlier in our cast, people had the opportunity to skate with the Bobcats. Now, not only does it give the fans a chance to meet their favorite players, it gives us here at Newcap Sports some time to catch up with the team's leading scorer, Tanner Dunkle. The 20-year-old has been lights out in his first full season with Lloydminster. He's currently tied for the Bobcats' lead in goals and assists, and has a team-high 32 points in 35 games. Dunkle's 15 goals on the season has him tied with line mate Austin McDonald, and he says a big reason for his offensive outburst has been consistency.
Last year we were different line, every different game, different practice, and this year I think we found a good chemistry with me and McDonald, and I think we've been playing pretty well together, and I think that's it's been one of my big keys, is finding a guy that I can play with.
Not only is Dunkle on pace to crush his career best of 47 points from 2 seasons ago, but is also piling up the penalty minutes, racking up 92 PIMs, good enough for third best on the Cats.
I don't know what that is. I do get a lot of 10s. I know I got to stop doing that, but yeah, I guess that's part of my game a little bit. I like to get a little rough stuff.
It's not all smiles after Captain Grant Baker was handed a 2-game suspension. It was also announced that Dunkle will be banned for 1 game after his second instigator penalty of the season. He will be able to return in Friday's game against the Calgary Canucks.